I just really love weightlifting. I love everything about it. I love that it's just you and the barbell. There's no extra noise. There's no hype up. There's no relying on anybody else. Your results in weightlifting are the direct outcome of your actions. You get exactly out of it what you put in. And there's very few sports like that in the world. Everyone always asks where the name Rumbler came from. It started when I was in college. That Halloween, I ended up getting into a fight, and I came away with a pretty nasty black eye. And that week, when we were in class, the professor stopped in the middle of class and noticed my black eye, and he asked me about it. So I told him the story about how I got in a fight. So after class, this girl comes up to me and she says, "Oh, you got in a fight, huh? What are you, some kind of rumbler?" And I just liked the way that it sounded, and I kind of just put it on every project that I did after that. Many years later, I was working as a personal trainer, and myself and some friends and some clients were training at this weightlifting gym. And there was quite a few of us, and we noticed that, when we went to competitions, there certainly was enough of us to have a competitive team and maybe win some team trophies. But for one reason or another, the owner of the gym didn't want to start an official team. So we kind of decided, we're going to do our own team then. And we put some equipment at my place and we started training at my house. And when it came time to register the team name, we just went with Rumbler. It was the first thing that came to mind, and it stuck and it works. And that's what we've been called ever since. But, at the time, I was kind of just getting into competitive weightlifting and was actually more interested in competing. But all of a sudden, I was now in charge of about 10 to 15 people's weightlifting training. And as I was a personal trainer at the time, it seemed to make the most sense for me to kind of lead the coaching aspect. So we made the team, we started training, and we made some t-shirts that said Rumbler Weightlifting on them, and on the back it read, "Do you even lift?" And a good friend of mine, he took one look at the shirts and he said, "Hey man, if you're going to have that on your shirt, then when you guys go to competition, you better bring it. You can't have 'Do you even lift?' on your shirt and then show up and have everyone on your team suck." That kind of lit a fire under my ass. I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I put my nose to the grindstone and I learned literally everything I could about weightlifting, and I'm still learning everything I can 5 years later. It's been a crazy ride. We have a few medalists at the national level, university nationals, the Regional 1 competition, and of course, Mackenzie won the bronze medal in 2016 nationals in the women's super heavyweight division. A lot of people think you have to be a high-level athlete to be on Team Rumbler, but that's actually not true. It only takes two things. One, you have to try your hardest every time you come in to train. And two, you have to do everything in your power to see your teammates succeed. If you can do those two things, you're welcome to be part of our team. It doesn't matter if you're old or young or new or experienced. Weightlifting isn't just about setting records and winning medals. It's about discovering who you are as a person, learning something new, dedicating yourself to it, and continually challenging yourself. And through that, making new relationships, building a community, and learning a lot more about yourself and the world around you. I think that's what you really get out of weightlifting, and that's why I love it so much.